Hello ladies and gentlemen, I'm John Erickson and today we are going to film another episode of S.T.A.L.K.E.R Shadow Chernobyl. Now last episode, we cleared out the Agroprom Research Institute and we found Strelok's stash with a flash drive from Ghost pertaining to Fang's fate, and we also learned that Strelok went deeper into the zone. He went to the center on his own, which in itself, from what we've read, is pretty impressive. Now, I did release a encyclopedia episode, and that was all the pertinent information that we had uncovered up until this point. Now, I will restate for the sake of it that yes, I will read entries as we come across them, so long as they are important, and we don't get a bunch of entries at once, which can happen. Now, not like I'm judging, but who puts a vodka beside an artifact inside of a safe in the middle of nowhere? That's just a bad judgment call. You probably didn't see this coming. Forgot to drop that. There we go. Now, I figured we'll just quickly grab these caches. I don't have any. Yeah, so we'll probably grab this cache and then this cache. We'll search for artifacts while we're here, and then we'll quickly proceed to the bar, which we should, since the caches are right there, we'll probably get them along the way. So, yeah. And we have a member of the military, which I thought I killed them all. Guess not. Just quick save. That guy noticed me just as I noticed him. Come on. You know, I'm surprised they're still willing to attack me. I got on the whole garrison. Someone was trying to flank me. And a dog attack, really. Not doing so great on ammo here. Might swap out, but our pistol is not good enough to take these guys on right now. Another reason to go to the bar, because at the bar we unlock the next tier of weaponry and armor, and it is so much better than what we have now. Like, significantly. So, it'll be nice to get those things. I'm really worried. Yeah, he's... No, I don't want to take out my binoculars. Finally. Come on. Not a good time to jam. These guys are everywhere. Oh, there's one more. It's an artifact. Oh, he's all the way down there. I'm not worried. He sounds so close, too. Okay, nice. He's far enough that he'll probably miss me every time, so we'll just quickly loot these bodies because we need the ammo desperately. Okay, no lollygagging. We want to get through this, get some progress going on. We've got quite a bit of artifacts. But like everything, we want to see if we can do some missions that require artifacts, and if we have said artifacts, then we'll do them before we sell them. And before you guys start yelling at my screen, we're gonna go back and get the artifact. I almost forgot about that. But I mean, come on, how could a stalker forget about artifacts? Since that's our basically #1 source of income right now. Because the side missions pay well, but artifacts pay better. I don't see anything. Some boars. There's a stash over here. Just quickly zoom in on ourselves. Okay. You know what? Let's swap to the pistol for now. Come on. These boars are massive. You know what it reminds me of? Those huge ass dogs in the 2002, I think it was 2002, version of Hulk. The Hulk? Or I guess the full title was The Incredible Hulk. Not sure. It was a good one. In my opinion, one of the better Hulks, but it kind of reminds me of those mutated dogs. Right, where is it? Oh, nice. Very, very nice indeed. See, sometimes these stashes have crap in them, like a pistol and a PMM, and sometimes they have really, really nice stuff. Or artifacts, which are just equally worth my time. Artifacts. So you don't want to miss any. Really wish I had some energy drinks. Some S.T.A.L.K.E.R energy drinks. I think it'd be a cool brand if they actually made those energy drinks. I'd drink them. You hear that, developers? Make S.T.A.L.K.E.R 2 and then release your own line of drinks. You'll make millions. Honestly, this game I feel is underappreciated by many. It is a wonderful game. Like, it's got a great universe in it. It may be old, but look at it. Could you imagine what a remaster would be like? I'd play it for sure. Like, sure, there are mods that you can do it, but like an official S.T.A.L.K.E.R 2 release, like, since they've already like sort of, I don't know, I don't want to say personified, but like manipulated the events of Chernobyl. What if they did something similar with the Fukushima reactor emergency that happened, where the reactors almost blew up? I'll be honest, I don't remember the full story, but okay, I thought he was trying to. I hear someone. Okay. I know I'm not hearing things. You guys hear that, right? I've never seen this in my playthrough of S.T.A.L.K.E.R. This is new. He's saying, I want to go home. I want to go home. Well, we're inclined to help him. It's okay, guys. We got anti-rats. Battery. Nice. We got this, guys. I want to go home. He doesn't sound like a stalker, he sounds like a scientist. We're gonna listen to him for a second. Oh, it's a military guy. Don't shoot, man. Private Boychenko, what are you doing? I'm hiding here. I don't want no trouble. Who are you hiding from? He's a rookie loner. I'm from the recon unit. They sent us into the catacombs to see what's going on below the base. It's hell down there, I'm telling you. I was the only one to get out of there. Everyone else is probably dead by now. I do not want to go back to the base. Those bastards are always using us to plug up all the holes in this damn zone. Catacombs? Underground tunnels that go from the Institute to the area around it. I'll show you the entrances. I don't have maps of the catacombs themselves. Do you know where they keep the documents at the Institute? At the HQ, it's on the 3rd floor of the Institute. That's where they keep those damn papers, but it's a mission getting there. By day, the area is teeming with patrols, but not as much at night. I'll tell you this for free. If you want to get inside, you have to go through the catacombs. You stand no chance at the gate. What are you going to do now? I don't know. I'm a deserter according to the military code, and I need to get out of the zone somehow when we first got there. When we first got here, there was a Zaporozhets in the garage that was almost working. I brought it back to life in half an hour, but that damn captain took it for himself, claiming he should have it according to the code. He drove it along this road and dumped it in the rain by the gate. If only I could get that car. Making a run for it is much safer on wheels. Not new, old. They say that Strelok's old base used to be located here. What kind of traces? So, if you got Mole killed, I'm wondering, because I've never gotten him killed, I've always tried to save him. If you got Mole killed, does that mean you'd have to find this guy and hope for the best? Like, every instinct in my body tells me I should shoot this guy, and I kind of want to. But he's a private, you know, it's not his fault, so I'm just going to kind of leave him be. And he sounded like a scientist there for a second. That's why I thought it might have been like an escort mission. Which, there are escort missions in this game, and they are not fun. They're actually a bit of a challenge, so we're going to have a time and a half just doing one. Which we'll have to do one in the future. Oh god, 12 minutes in. Alright, let's, I'm going to speed this along a bit because I know you guys don't want to see me running around all day. I do want to kill that pseudo dog and get his tail because I know there's a mission for it. You know what? I'm actually going to... Never mind. Where'd the pseudo dog go? Yeah, we're not fat, so... Don't know why we're running so slow. Don't do it! I'm letting my stamina recharge, by the way. The longer you stand still, the faster you move. Or the faster it regenerates, sorry. Yeah, standing still makes you move faster. No, it doesn't. So, there's a lot of catacombs. I don't think they're directly connected either. I think that they're actually separated, and they go to different areas. Like, this is good intel. Because I know for a fact they're not going to connect to the same area that we were at. No way they could. Because if they did, that'd be really crappy. Because I know that with the areas that we went to, every manhole we came across, you couldn't go in, you couldn't go up them because they were covered. So, I don't know. There might be a way to do it, but it is unknown to me. And they're going to be military guys at this outpost, aren't there? So we're just gonna stroll up like we belong and hope for the best. Wonder if these guys know that their entire garrison at the Institute is gone. Probably not, otherwise they would have came running. Like, not like I'm afraid of them, but I'm really hoping they aren't there. Just because of the ammo and because it'd be a waste of time. I don't see any more down that way from a glance, so we're not going to bother going down there. But there are a few over here that we want to grab. See, this is why we buy energy drinks, so that we don't have to stand around waiting all day. Look how many artifacts we're going to get. We're going to, like, make 60,000 at least. Oh, okay, now we're out of weight. Can we eat anything? That's really cool. Electric shock. Oh my god, we are not selling this. See that those counterbalance each other now. And with this, we get more endurance. Nice. I doubt there's any anomalies in the actual zone, IRL, like around Chernobyl, but it makes you wonder. Because, you know, I'm not entirely sure of this, you're gonna have to fact check it. Wow. Alright, so that... How? We were out of stamina, so we couldn't run, but I mean, come on, that's ridiculous. Anyways, I'm gonna pretend that atrocity didn't happen, because that's just fucking stupid. But anyways, as I was saying, you're gonna have to fact check this, but I'm pretty sure that you cannot go too deep into the zone as a tourist. But it makes you wonder, what, like in the total area around the Chernobyl reactor, like in the quarantined zone, what's actually in there? Like, I know that wildlife has already slowly started returning to Chernobyl, and some of the insects and stuff found there are slightly mutated. Like the red forest. The red forest is a real thing. There's a rumor that says the trees bleed, and that all their leaves are red from the fallout. It's kind of like an eerie urban legend. I don't know if it's true or not, but could you imagine how creepy that would be, knowing that trees can bleed from radiation? Science is scary, man. Okay, so it would be apparent that I ran right into that. Another meat chunk. I don't know why, but a lot of people want those artifacts. Sidrovich always has a mission to get a meat chunk artifact. But anyways, I think it takes 100 years, give or take, for radiation to completely dissipate. Naturally, that is. So we still got quite a few years to go before life will return to Chernobyl. But I know that there was a Chinese investor that proposed that they build solar panels all over Chernobyl. And, you know, I think that's a great idea, if that's actually feasible. It'll be expensive, but it's feasible. If it's feasible. I'm sorry, I'm losing my train of thought here. I'm trying to multitask and it's not working well. I apologize. Anyways, did you know that there's enough radioactive content in Chernobyl to cover most of Europe? And until recently, it was completely exposed to the elements. But the Ukrainian government collaborated with the Russian government and a non-profit organization, and they were able to build a, I think it was either titanium or steel sarcophagus, completely encasing the exposed reactor. So we're no longer at threat for a meltdown, but there's still more reactors at Chernobyl. If they blew, we'd all be screwed. Well, at least Europe would. Yep, he's dead. God damn it. There we go. Anyways, so we are going to not go too far north in this episode. I think what we'll do is we will go to the barkeep and we'll find out some information, and then we're gonna maybe do a few side missions, because we need a little more cash than what we have now. Because although it may look fine and dandy, those didn't break. So why did they have a glass breaking? Anyways, I know that you guys probably really want to go farther north and find more about the story, But we need money. We desperately need money because things get really hard really fast. And we'll need the proper gear to actually get where we need to be. But to do that, you guessed it, we need cash. That is what's weighing me down. They don't sell for too much anyways. Where's your gun? And who knows, maybe we'll find a replacement for our AK. Is that a pseudo dog? It is. Does he have a tail? Nope. Apparently dogs don't have tails. Not even mutated ones. Gotta stay hydrated. Protect the stalkers. Are you kidding me? Why is it I always forget about this part? Oh, Jesus. No mercy right off the bat. Are you kidding me? Whoever said Russians make reliable AKs is a fucking liar. Come on. Get a better angle on these doofuses. I don't know if I hit him or not. I don't think so. Come on, we don't have all day, buddy. Yes, don't have your heart attack. Okay, I thought I missed him for a second there. You had a Viper. There we go. Ooh, FMJ. Yeah, I'm still very curious about what these guys actually talk about. If only I spoke Ukrainian. I cannot speak even English right now. I'm sorry. I guess, you know, when you start YouTubing, you don't really realize that how difficult it can be. Like, in the sense of, not, like, the editing and that's easy. Well, that's not entirely true. Editing the episodes that you've seen are easy, relatively, minus the fact that a lot of the times, since I record my audio and video separately, it's kind of a time and a half to get it to line up. Like, the audio will be completely lined up, but then all of a sudden, it won't match up with the picture, and I'm like, why is it not lined up? And it takes forever for me to get it working properly. And so, if you ever notice that in the vids, like a few seconds off, that's why. I'm trying to find a workaround for that right now, but if you guys have any suggestions, I would like that. I tried recording, you know, the footage and the audio with the same program with Shadowplay, but the issue with that is that I'm having difficulties with it actually picking up my microphone. At the same time, even if I were to get it to working, even if I were to get it to work, Jesus, it still would not be perfect because I would have to somehow separate the audio from the game audio, and that would affect the whole thing, and that's kind of tricky to do. I'm not a professional. I'm not going to pretend to be a professional, but you know, it is tricky and it's just a hassle I don't need, so that's why I record everything separately. So there you have it. So we're gonna get this ball rolling a bit. Maybe these guys have something to sell. You're not a friendly. Oh, he's above me. Okay. Oh look, there's another stash. That's right, we're gonna get that. There we are. Not bad. Most of it's crap, but it is what it is. I guess it's not crap then, because it actually has a full condition right there. So we're just gonna... Task failed. Oh, fuck you, dude. He was all the way up in the bar. How are we supposed to get that? Oh, fuck, we missed one. Whatever. Yeah, let's not bother with them. Let's just keep going. We want to see some stuff, right? We don't want to be sticking around all day. Alright. Now here is the...
Attention everyone. This is duty outpost at the garbage. A horde of mutants is advancing from the dark valley towards the bar. Whoever helps us push back the scum won't regret it. Duty word.
Come on. What are they, migrating?
A pretty good job you did there, Stalker. Shooting those mutants. Nothing spectacular, however. So if you want to go through, you'll have to pay.
Which is fine, because even if we were... Like, that scene that we just experienced doesn't trigger until you get the military documents. So it's kind of funny that, like, oh, now you can pass, but you have to pay us. If you go here before you do the mission, they won't let you through. They won't even give you the opportunity to go through.
We don't let every loser go through.
Why? Because that's our territory, duty territory, and we're very picky about who we let through into our base. If you don't have anything important to discuss with our leaders, you ain't getting past here. I have to pass, I have some business with Barkeep. Thanks for helping us fight off the boars. Take the deserved reward. Thank you. You don't have anything for me. Dickhead. Moving on. Not exactly pleasant people to be around, but wouldn't surprise me. They try to keep people out of the zone, not allow them to go deeper. And since we're not part of the faction, they couldn't care less. Oh, I fucking hate this area. Well, it looks like PETA is not gonna like me for a second time. Come on. Please tell me there's a tail of a pseudo-dog around here. Because there's a lot of missions that involve the tails. Those are 2 pseudo-dogs. Neither one of them had tails that you could loot. Like, come on, I know I'm a bad shot, but I'm pretty sure my bullet spread isn't that bad. It's like the game's rigged from the start. I'm not gonna kill them all because there's a mission we can take up here. Well, at least he usually has a mission for us. He may not. Yeah, there was a massacre. That's the last wave of mutants that came before the blowout. What the fuck's a blowout? It's quiet for 3 or 4 days, and then there's another wave. It's not for us. There'd be no bar, there'd be no duty. We're the last barrier in the way of these crazy mutants. A lot of our boys met their end here. I need a job. Let's go purge the dog lair. I know we're almost out of FMJ, but that's why I'm using this rifle. And once again, I'm terrible with close range weapons. But hey, at least we didn't have to go far. I think you guys are going to really enjoy Yantar. I think that's where the elements of S.T.A.L.K.E.R really comes out. So, be excited. Be very excited. So I'm excited right now. We totally passed the bar, I just realized that.
I said come in! Don't stand there!
You didn't say come in, actually. There's Barkeep. Why does Barkeep look very similar to Sidorovich?
Hey, Marked One. Have you brought the documents from the Institute? Great work, Marked One. We have the documents at last. I need to have a look at them now, and maybe I'll work out how to get north. While I do that, if you have problems with Mog, you can fight at the arena. The owner of the arena is Army. I've
Might
uploaded
do
his
that.
coordinates. Okay, the documents you brought from the Institute make some things a little clearer, but we're still missing the info we need to get a full picture. A lab designated X-18 is mentioned, and its description matches the abandoned underground vaults in the Dark Valley. Looks like you'll have to go there and get the info we need. The lab is closed, and you'll need 2 electronic keys to get inside. I'll give you one, but you'll need to get the other one from both the Dark Valley. All you have to do is acquire the second key to Lab X-18. Get inside and retrieve the second batch of documents. Don't forget to get yourself a protective suit, or you won't have a chance in hell getting to the lab. So, do it.
Naturally. Alright, now I'm here for the job, because we wanted to do that. Now, meat chunk artifact, we have that. Ooh, Night Star, we do not have that. Oh, he gave us a stalker suit, nice. So we'll trade in our old one since this one's newer. And we'll get rid of all these artifacts. Oh my god, we're gonna make so much money from this. Do we want to keep that? Yeah, we do. Ooh, we might want to keep that. What's endurance actually increase in this game? Like, I know what endurance usually does, but this isn't a usual game, so I'm curious as to what it actually does. You know what? We're just gonna sell our pistol entirely. We're gonna buy a new pistol. We'll probably only need that many rounds. Bandages, the energy drinks.
Damn it, if only someone helped.
And are we gonna keep the submachine gun? Okay, well we don't need that many health kits.
Why did I bother?
I don't know the value of these, but I'm gonna sell them.
How did I manage that?
I'm just kind of debating if we want to... You know what? Yeah. Let's...
How did I manage that?
Yeah, we'll keep this one.
How did I manage that?
I don't know. You keep fucking mentioning it, though.
How's it going?
Alright, so we're actually... since the episode's near completion, we'll do... I want to introduce you guys to the arena. So we'll do one match of that, and I think that's where we'll call it. So the arena... I can't remember how much it pays or if it's worth it, but I know it's kind of fun to do, so. So your first fight, your opponent is a piece of meat just like you. He's here because of his debts, and he has only 2 options: to come out and fight or land himself in the nearest anomaly. That sounds like a good option. He's gonna fight like a cornered animal. Equipment for today, let me think. Okay, why don't you 2 use PMMs? 2 clips each should be plenty. Either you kick his arse or we feed you to the dogs. Not much of a choice. Go on now. Cool, let's do it.
Fresh pieces of meat to the arena. One of them will become dog meat. Later. Let's start.
So one of them will literally become dog meat. Do these guys actually keep dogs? Or maybe that's why they keep getting under attack by dogs, because they keep feeding them meat. Vicious cycle of life. Kind of a waste of money though. I mean, you could just not feed the dogs, and then maybe they won't come back. So you don't get your normal equipment, it gives you your equipment. Like for example, I don't have any sort of health thing and I have no armor. What we just experienced is kind of bullshit in my opinion, but we are in master difficulty, so. Oh yeah. And it carries over, because it's a dick like that. Screw it, we'll do one more. Your last fight didn't mean shit. You're still the same piece of meat you were before, and no self-respecting person will bet a single mag on you. If you want to earn some proper cash, you're going to have to make a few more appearances in the arena. Your new opponent also got through the first round, and his fight was a lot harder than yours. I don't like him, to be honest. He kills too quickly, the crowd doesn't like that. So go, and show us what you can do. The stakes will increase after this fight. All you gotta do is stay alive and move it. So it's 1,000 for the first one. I almost said 100,000, that would have been nice. Let's show the stalker what we're made of, guys. Oh, and it's my favorite weapon. There he is. I think we're gonna ambush him here. Got him! Just before we died. Nice. And I'll quickly get this before I die. You won! Here's your reward. Wow, that's not a lot. Whatever. Oh, hi. Alright guys, so that was this episode of S.T.A.L.K.E.R, Shadow of Chernobyl. We didn't do too much. All we really did was do some artifact finding. We fought our way back into the garbage. We picked up a few caches and we moved up to the bar. We also fended off a mutant raid here, which was pretty good. So next episode, what I think we'll do is we will go to the Dark Valley. I want to gear up a little bit first. I'm not gonna bother with this cache. Because this is our next area, I think, after we go to the Dark Valley, so. We'll gear up, we'll backtrack, we might pick that up, and then we'll go to the Dark Valley. And we'll do the missions there. I'm gonna say this, the next episode will be a long one. Probably an hour or more, so be prepared for that. There'll be a lot of action, we're gonna reveal a lot of the story there, and we are actually gonna be scared. Because these two areas that I've experienced are probably the most terrifying. So we get to see some new things and kill some new enemies, sort of, not really, but it'll be fun. So I hope you enjoyed this episode of S.T.A.L.K.E.R, Shadow of Chernobyl. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. And I have a question for you. What do you think about the Chernobyl reactor and the mysteries around it in the day-to-day of today? Do you think there's something, shady going on there? Is the government hiding something? Or is it just a normal contaminated zone? What do you think? So I will see you in the next video. John Erickson reporting out.